Hey, it's Jaime with Echo Real Estate Advisors. Welcome back to the channel. Very thankful that you're here. Today we're discussing single property websites. So single property websites are, well, instead of describing it, let me just show you what it looks like. A single property website takes all of the information that you've either input into your MLS or you manually typed in to whatever platform you are uploading your information into, and it shares the information in a very elegant, very concise, and just presentable way that just highlights your property in a completely different level. It beats having to create a video. It beats having to create your own slideshow or anything else like that. So these single property websites are easier than ever to make. And the beauty of these are that they're actually free. So if you've been following this channel, which if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss another video. If you've been following this channel, you know that I'm a big fan of processes and I'm a big fan of free. That's exactly what we're looking at today. So this software that you're looking at it's beyond a single property website generator. It is a full functioning CRM. So if you've been looking for a CRM, this could be a solution for you. And I'll share a bit more about the system in and of itself and how I use it for my business. But more importantly, I wanted to show you this feature which I use, and it's free. Again, this entire thing is free, and I'll share a little caveat with it. But I want to show you a design and how easy these are to create, where you don't have to spend hours embedding a picture and then making sure that the gallery is working and uploading it, and just this is all done for you. All you need to create a website like this is the MLS link, which I have my MLS up right now, and we'll make one as a tutorial. But let's talk a little bit about the software that we're looking at. So Total Expert right here is the software that I use. Let me backtrack. Total Software is the software that I use specifically for their web marketing feature, their single property sites, which is what you saw. Beyond that, I don't use it. If you've been following this channel a while, you know that I'm a LionDesk fan. It's what I personally use. So this is a full functioning CRM. You see the email tracking, you see commission, hot leads, new contacts. So a lot of the same jargon that you're used to hearing when it comes to CRMs, you see it here. And the reason you see a bunch of zeros thrown up here is because I don't use this software as a CRM. I use LionDesk as a CRM. And if you watch my other video that I go deeper into why I use it, which I think is titled, Which CRM Should I Use? The one downside, well, two, but it's the same function. So two downsides for LionDesk are you can't create a landing page and you cannot create a single property website. So those are two different things, although it's kind of like the function of the same thing. A landing page, what I like using landing pages for are just to cut out the noise and grab attention and facilitate the transfer of information from a lead or a future lead with me. So what that means is whatever I offer in one of my ads or whatever I offer in one of my posts, I like to deliver on it very quickly. So whenever somebody clicks through, they come over to the landing page that I've designed, and it cuts through the noise. It's solely there to present and share the information that I promised, and so it's capturing attention and facilitating the transfer of information, i.e. their phone number and email and their name over to me. So that's a landing page. That's the feature that I use regularly. So if you're curious on which one I use for that, it's ClickFunnels. I just find it to be Very comprehensive, very easy to use, very flexible, and a lot of the support that I get from ClickFunnels is just top notch. So I use that from a landing page generator, but the function that we're looking at today, the reason I gravitate towards this is because it's free, but also because it does a good job of creating a single property website. So again, landing page generator and a single property website. These two features are something that I cannot get through LionDesk. I love LionDesk. I use it as my CRM, email marketing, text marketing, and everything when it comes to actually managing transactions and managing the deals. But when it comes to features like these, I can't use LionDesk because they don't have that feature. So I go and get ClickFunnels for my business, which is comprised of being a realtor and comprised of helping real estate agents, so realtors as well, with their business. So I just find the flexibility with ClickFunnels when it comes to landing pages just to be top notch. And then when I'm actually promoting one of my properties, I like using single property websites because they present well. So I'll show you, I was about to say two, but one key difference of where I use a single property website versus a landing page. So again, I just wanted to show you what this looks like. If you wanted to upgrade, which depends on how much you want to use, the complimentary, and what I suggest is getting the complimentary, which is $0 right here. You can go down the professional route. I don't even know what these are. We'd have to scroll down here and find them. I don't use it in that capacity, so I couldn't tell you, and there's no affiliate link or anything else like that. So again, I'm not suggesting that you use them for a premium. I'm just suggesting that you check out their web marketing features. Now, here's a caveat when it comes to Total Expert. Total Expert is something that your lender typically gives you access to. So they're called co-marketing partners. This software is, there's certain companies that allow their lenders to have this platform and make it available to their lenders. I don't know where my marketing partner went. So the lender will have to give you access to it. It shows up there, so no co-marketing partner. I know I do. It'll show up on the web marketing part, but that's how you get access to Total Expert. So if you wanted to call them up directly, I want the system for free, chances are they won't. They won't give you access to it. So when you reach out to Total Expert, if you wanted to use them for that single property website, or even look into actually having it as your CRM, because again, it's free, they will refer you to a co-marketing partner, which essentially it's a lender, and there's certain lenders that give you access to this. So as far as my co-marketing partner, I have actually never done a deal with him, and he's a lender. He's the one that gave me access to the system, which it's, I mean, it's not a requirement. He offered it, and I took it, and I started playing around with it. So that's the only feature that I use. So maybe this new year I'll use them for one or two deals, but as of right now, I just haven't. So anyway, that's how you get access to it. This isn't something you can go directly and get the Total Expert sign up, because I've tried, but you can reach out to them and see which lenders actually have this feature and have them sign you up for it, or have them send you the link so you can create your own profile. Now, to actually create a single property website, that's what we're going to do today, and it's very, very simple. And when it says domains down here, you can actually mask the domain that you see up here. So totalexpert.net. This is going to show on all of your property sites, but you can actually mask it to your own domain. That's a little bit more complex, and it would be beyond the scope of this video. I have Squarespace for my personal website, and I've been able to integrate them to where it actually has my domain, but it takes a good amount of time getting that going, and there's a lot more manualness to it than what you're about to see today. There's some I don't want to say coding because I don't want to give the illusion that I know how to code, because I don't, but there's some things that you need to figure out from the Total Expert side, and also from wherever you're getting your website or whoever's hosting your website, which for me is Squarespace. So if you want some information on Squarespace and Total Expert and bridging that to the actual domain, I could help out, so just send me a message. But for the sake of this video, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. So we're going to click on single property sites. All right. Here is a listing that I have, and this is something that I created a few days ago. And the one difference that I use this for versus a landing page, which I have two. Whenever I'm doing paid traffic, I use a landing page. And the reason I use a landing page is because on these property sites, I give everything away. I give the address away. I give the pictures away. I give, I think I said the address, the price, everything else. So there's nothing that I can withhold. And the reason I'm withholding some information on the landing page is because I want people to reach out to me. I want that lead to convert. So if you're running Facebook ads, if you've watched any of the other videos on how to ethically offer a bribe, if you will, or ethically offer something that is of value to a potential home buyer and a home seller, you know that there's a level of information that you just can't provide up front, or else there'd be no reason for them to reach out to you. So that's the biggest difference on deciding, hey, where am I going to use this single property website, which is what you're looking at, and where am I going to use a landing page, which by general rule is not going to have all of this information because you're promoting the leads. So as you can see, the conversion here is pretty dismal. I've only had 104 viewers and 1 registrant. So this isn't a lead capturing. This isn't what I use as my primary focus of lead capturing. This is something that I use to promote the property. And where I leave this link at, where I leave this link right here for people to view the property, is when I'm posting the property tour on YouTube. So I'm okay with people going on YouTube and checking out the video for my personal channel. So for my realtor channel, I'm comfortable with them checking out the tour that I give, or me talking a little bit more about the actual property. And I'm okay with them clicking on this link and landing here to get the full scope of it. And then them sending their contact information over to me. I'm okay with that. But when it comes to doing the landing page, I don't include it on my YouTube videos. That's just a choice. You can certainly include your landing page on the YouTube description, but I don't personally do that. And whenever I am sending the information to some of my friendlies that I already know are going to use me, so my sphere, hey, can you check this property out? I send them this link versus a landing page because, again, I'm not necessarily concerned about their email or their phone number because I already have it. They're part of my sphere. So this is more for my friendlies, if you will, when I'm really trying to showcase the property. I hope that makes sense. So let's dive in and actually make one of these. Go to create. I'm going to go over to my listing. Which I already have it over here, but we can create another one. And when you put your MLS link over here, it's going to show the property that it finds, and it's going to show you where it got it from, so which MLS it got it from. We're going to highlight that. Unfortunately, it's gonna give me a no, let's not leave it at this. Let's go out and create a brand new one. So let's just grab any MLS link. Any of them will do. Okay, so let's just grab that. We're going to go to create. Go to search. And now you see two different ones, List Hub and then North Texas Real Estate. So this is the MLS, so I'm going to select that one. State. It's active. And choose your template. So you can go, how many are here? Like 8. You get to see the different styles. The one that I used over here was Cavalo, I believe. And then you can just go down the template. So you see this over here changing. Let's see what a modern looks like. Very neat. So there you have different templates that you can choose from. Must be acting up. My lender partner is not showing up. That's interesting. Anyway, so that agent partners, well, that's myself. Lender partners, I don't know why he's not showing up, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. All right, show banner, sold. Well, they're all going to look different. So you can just go around and play with this. So the show banner is going to, the reason it's not showing up here is because you chose modern, so modern's not going to show the banner up here. Forced registration means that before they see the property, they have to input their information. For me, again, I'm not using it as a lead capturing tool primarily because I'm just giving too much information away right off the bat. So I just don't force the registration where if you were to put yes on this, the moment they land on this website, everything gets grayed out. Most of it gets grayed out, and then they ask. The ask is going to be for your contact information. But again, for my purposes, and the reason I'm creating this is not necessarily for lead capture. It's a nice plus, but I don't use it in that capacity. Then you can put the meta description. So for SEO, it most likely is not going to, your SEO is not going to be all that great because you're not going to have this up too much. So it's not going to help you too vastly in that respect. So don't worry too much about that. And then you can correct anything that you need to here. This does have a limit. So your description may be a little bit too long and won't show completely dependent on the template that you use. So be careful with this on the actual MLS description if you're pulling it directly from the MLS. And if you have a video, you can put your URL there, virtual tour link. Property Panorama automatically integrates based off of the association that I'm with, and then you just go through everything and exclude images if you don't want them. And then this is what I was talking about. Again, I don't want to say coding, but there's some adjustments that you need to make if you're trying to have your domain, which my domain is echorealadvisors.com. If you want your domain to show up, there is a level of edits that you have to do here in order for this to go away. Again, if you want some more, if you have Squarespace, again, I'm not opening myself to be the IT person, so know that I'm not anywhere close to that, but I did figure that part out. So if you have Squarespace and want to make this work from a domain perspective to where this doesn't show up, and your domain actually shows up, I can help out. So please feel free to reach out and message me. If you have anything outside of Total Expert and Squarespace, message me, but for something else, because I'm not going to be able to help you out. Just know that that's beyond what my capabilities are. And let's see, we're going to do default. I think we're done, right? Save. Okay. Now we page. And there you go. So that's how you get a single property website. Again, you can go out and get some very expensive platforms out there, very expensive software up there, but in this channel, we are looking to maximize our dollar, and this is how you do it for free. Again, Total Expert is kind of by invite only, if you will, so do reach out to them and ask for a lender partner or somebody in the area that you can sit down and chat with. But the most important thing is that they give you access or extend access to this actual platform, which, again, full disclosure, I use it solely for the single property websites. If you want to explore it beyond that and actually do email campaigns, do the social media campaigns, do the actual CRM functionality from Total Expert, by all means, get after it. But know that for me, the most value that I can find, and not the most value, for $0, I can have single property websites up in seconds. So that didn't work out well, did it? So anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out, especially if you have that Squarespace and the Total Expert and are trying to get the domain to work. I can certainly help facilitate that. But outside of that, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.